What? What? I counted down too. We're not doing it again. No, we're not doing it again. Just because it's funny. Just because it's funny.
Okay. Okay.
Compose.
I did the last one. You did.
Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna do this one.
He never said that.
I did. I even started it.
You did do that. I'll give you that.
Welcome back to the Professionally Broke podcast. If you are new here, please subscribe, like, and share on the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Professionally Broke Pod. And also, if you don't want to see our faces, Spotify. We have Spotify. Follow us on there. Download, stream, play as much as you want those episodes. Sorry, I took a whole lot of thunder there.
I'll be honest, I only tuned in halfway in there, so if you did miss anything, I was about to tell you, you're going to have to do it yourself. But seriously, it would mean a lot to us if you shared this video, got it out to as many people as possible, and we hope you enjoy. Leave a like.
Yes. One thing I did want to say was I find it odd that our newest episode that came out last week actually got more views than the episode in the previous week.
It's because I didn't look like an idiot on the front cover. The
Did you look
hat.
like an idiot?
You don't remember the bucket hat?
I do.
Listen.
It's a little late.
The bucket hat goes hard, but you can't not look stupid in a bucket hat. Even people that wear bucket hats well. I have a friend who's decently skinny, so he actually looks, good in pretty much anything he wears. He can pull off a bucket hat. I don't think I can.
I don't think I can either. I have too much hair. Too much hair.
No, yeah, that doesn't fit. No. Hey.
Yeah, man. How's your week, Bubba?
I am so tired.
Dude,
I've been getting terrible sleep. I've been doing good at work, so I mean I can't complain too much. I can complain actually. I was there on my day off for 5 hours.
Oh, was that Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I worked 50 hours this week.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, yeah, big old paycheck.
I'm not paid hourly, so that's not how that works.
But... No, I know, I get
it. But otherwise, I was able to get that was last weekend. I guess technically this counts. I was able to get really messed up and then play some games with the boys.
Yeah.
And by the boys, I mean my coworkers' boys, and I'm just the new person on the block.
You are?
Oh yeah.
Who?
I don't want to name names.
We'll mute names.
All right.
Just because I'm curious, I want to know. He's the new guy, isn't he?
Not new, but he used to be a salesperson.
Yeah.
And then now he's in.
Is he
finance.
the bald guy?
No.
Okay. I always forget his name. It's like something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to believe it now. But also, you don't believe it on the. You can still see what we said. So anybody who can read lips knows exactly what we're talking about. But whatever.
Yeah, more people watch this on YouTube. Unfortunately.
Shit happens.
Yep.
We played. Oh, what did we play? So first of all, I watched the end of the Penguins game. We lost. Super disappointing. Made myself and my mother a margarita with a tequila recommended by my manager called Tres Agaves.
Oh,
honestly, this is pretty good.
There you go.
And the way I make it is the way Patron has it on their website.
Okay.
2 shots of tequila, 1 shot of Cointreau, and 1 shot of it's parts, not shots, but whatever. And 1 part lime juice. I had a stroke. Sorry. And dude, it was strong.
Yeah.
And I also tried.
I mean, there's a whole lot of liquor in there.
Yeah.
2 parts tequila.
2 parts tequila, 1 part Cointreau, and then 1 part lime juice. So yeah, it's 75% liquor, but it was good. And even my mother was like, you know what, this might be my new favorite. So like I had we have Patron. She likes Patron. She likes Patron's bottle.
It's one of them small joints.
She actually does have the super big ones.
There's a big one.
$109.
Oh,
It's crazy. Yeah. And so, and then she also had tried Casamigos, but she didn't like
no, I
Casamigos.
don't. I don't either. I don't fuck with it.
And then I had gotten that one that I brought over that one time to
Yeah.
for myself,
Oh yeah.
but
What was it called? Like the death tequila or something like that.
I don't remember.
It was like in a form of a skull, wasn't it?
No, I had a heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it was good. But I haven't tried that one in a margarita, and let me tell you, this margarita with Trace Agave is so good. I loved it. My mom said it's probably her new favorite now, and I got really messed up. And I think the first game we played was Among Us. I got
Oh, there you go.
imposter first round. I'm not gonna lie. First thing I wanted to do was just I had killed somebody. They'd found it, and everybody was asking who, what, where, what's going on. Like, where's everybody at?
So you were
I
succeeding,
was
is what you're saying.
on. I'm pretty sure I was on an no, maybe I was on a normal map, a familiar map, but I had imposter with like weird thing where I could shift because I guess now there's like
Oh yeah, there's like extra modes and
yeah,
stuff.
extra modes and characters and stuff. I wanted to just tell them like, "Hey, I'm it. I'm too up for this. Please just smoke me out so we can restart." I don't even have like I know they probably aren't that sweaty, but I remember from watching whatever Among Us videos from
Yeah.
back during COVID, you have to like be at a task, do it for a certain amount of time to make it believable, have like a
No,
set path,
those are
and like
tryhards.
I'm just sitting there thinking that I have to do that, and I'm just like,
I
I
don't.
can't
I can't
think
do
what's going on. It
it.
was it was something else.
Stressful.
And then after that, I think we hopped on Super Battle Golf. I don't know if you've played Super
No, I
Battle Golf.
haven't.
It's just a golf game with
Oh
friends.
wait, isn't that a new thing that's come out? Dude, I've
Yes.
seen that. Where
Uh
you like shoot guns at each other and oh yeah,
yeah,
oh
we
yeah.
get a whole bunch of us on there. It kind of sucks if you don't have a whole bunch of people to play with, but he's got a huge
I
friend group.
watched I watched Markiplier play it.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a
it
lot of
looks
fun.
so much fun. Looks so much fun. Looks like so much fun. Can't English.
And then after that, we tried to hop on MCC Master Chief Collection, but I don't have Halo 2 multiplayer installed.
Damn.
So they just stopped that. Then we hopped on something else that I don't really remember, and then everybody kind of hopped off. I think I just hopped on the realm for like 10 minutes and decorate or what the hell I was doing. I don't remember. I wasn't that messed up. I also was drinking Jaeger straight out of the bottle.
Oh well, there you go. That's how you do it.
So Jaeger is what is it, licorice flavored?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a fan of
My grandmother always had that licorice, like licorice jelly beans.
it.
So to me, it just tastes like liquidized jelly beans, is what it
There you
makes me
go.
think of. So I was just drinking it straight out the bottle. It's not necessarily that I like it, just I'm already kind of used to the flavor, and it doesn't really
Yeah,
bother me.
because of the jelly beans.
So
No, I don't know. I'm not a fan of licorice. You always get those like I don't know what they're called, but they're like the Twizzler looking things. And I've
yeah,
tried that once. It's not good for me.
actually, I think those are technically are licorice. No, maybe that's not what licorice might be the flavor.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments if we're
Yeah,
right or wrong. Right, right.
are we stupid?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I'm slurring a
just
little bit,
just a
but
little bit.
the,
What else happened this week? I mean, I'm made a good amount of sales, made a whole lot of phone calls, started giving people my personal number for whatever reason.
that's weird. Why would
I
you do that?
to try and keep in touch. I mean, technically, it has saved me. That's the reason I went back. Did I tell you that not only did I go to work on my day off, I went home. Somebody, a customer of mine, came in, and then I went back again. Like I
There
was
you
having
go.
a rough time.
Did you get the sale at least? Yeah, so
And they
it
came back
wasn't worth it.
today, and they still haven't bought. I mean, I don't blame them. You got to pick the right car for you. I'm not gonna be pushy about it.
What did they want and what are they switching from or things?
They are getting out of a humongous van, like a humongous GM van, I think, and or
Mm,
Chevy van, one of those two. And they're getting into trying to get into Armada or an equivalent vehicle,
okay.
like a big 3-row SUV, like the GMC Yukon. I think the currently I think it's between an Armada and an Expedition, and I can't lie, they're on an Expedition Tremor, and it's like it's cool, and if it's cheaper, I wouldn't blame them. I mean, I
Yeah.
want to get paid, but also I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah. I just feel like
Granted, that's also
Expedition is Ford.
Ford. Yeah,
I wouldn't
interiors are
go
always
so.
going to be worse. I think.
No,
I
yeah.
think Nissan's always going to have better interiors, but I think styling wise, the Tremor Expedition might have
I feel since we come from different worlds, right? Me as a mechanic looking at a Ford ever,
it.
if I just see,
Hell.
hey, Ford circled the problem, okay? If you know, you know. They've circled the problem. But I'm only coming from a mechanical standpoint, and I just wouldn't buy a Ford ever just because of fear that it will break down because I've heard too many stories. And I've seen too many Fords in shops.
I took in a Ram 3500 today.
Hmm.
It has I've never heard of this, but like after he said it, I was like, that makes sense. Honestly, that makes a whole load of sense. 3500 dually has the stupid thing in the bed where it's like a semi truck hitch type thing.
Ugh.
It has air suspension over the bed. I think it's over the bed, or maybe it's over the rear wheels, but he made it sound like it was over the bed.
It's probably over the rear
And
wheels.
if you whenever it hits bumps, like it literally adjusts it like
On
twice
the
a
fly?
second or something. Yeah, so while you're
Jeez.
tolling something, it doesn't bounce around as much because the air suspension is like damping it.
That's tight as.
That's It's so cool, isn't
That's
it?
awesome, yeah.
Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, and he was telling me about it. I was like, that is pretty dope. And also, apparently, 3500, yeah, has over 1,000 pounds of torque and
Yep.
can tow like 3,200, or no, 32,000 pounds. 32,000 pounds. I'm pretty sure it was.
32,000.
I think so because I'm pretty sure he said he had 31,000 on there. I
Damn!
mean, it has to be that much because the Frontier can haul 7,000. So
It might be, yeah.
yeah,
Frontier doesn't look like
if it
it
would
would
be
be too much.
32, would be the
Yeah.
only
That
3,200
makes
doesn't make sense.
sense.
Yeah.
The V8,
Uh, Diesel V8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
thought so. Thought so. Probably a Duramax for all my mechanic people watching. Um,
It was sick. I got to drive it, and let me tell you what, I was scared. I had to park it in the back, and the tight space is just like
in
I
reverse.
can't see anything. I sure hope nobody hits it. But
How long? How long is the bed? Like 15 foot?
15 foot?
Yeah. There. Such things exist.
Never seen that. It is an 8 foot bed, which
Okay,
is
8 foot.
pretty sweet because I
I
I
was
was
way
told a lot
off.
of them are 6 foot actually, or 6 or 5 foot. I think it's six.
Probably 6.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of them are 6, so the 8 foot's actually kind of rare. He has a huge box on the back of it that came from factory. Dude,
Nice.
there's so many options on this truck. It went from a like $50,000 truck to like a ninety thousand
Yeah.
dollar truck.
Yeah.
Like you can see like original price after packages.
you
Wow.
you could definitely, if y'all put that under a rack and y'all see more stuff, you'll be like, hey, real fast, 100 grand for that truck. Yeah, made a pretty penny on that.
Actually, like genuinely though, I have seen like I'm pretty sure my uncle bought one of those, and it wasn't a dually, but it was a Chevy diesel truck to tow his trailer.
Hmm.
And I want to say he told me that he paid upwards of like somewhere in the hundreds of thousands of
Dude,
dollars.
trucks are expensive for no reason,
But like
but
this
they
one,
make sense for the utilization that they have,
I guess that's
and they're
true.
just also expensive to make. So somebody's got to make their money back.
I
From a
guess.
business standpoint.
But that's pretty much all I got. Got super messed up, played some video games, had
There
some
you go.
fun with the boys, and was super busy otherwise.
There you
What
go.
do you got?
Well, the week started off good. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
And then Tuesday was my 14-hour. Or okay. Also, we did math wrong. I did not have a 14-hour day last week. It was 13 hours of total work, and
Okay.
then with the extra hour it was 14. We said 15, and then an extra hour or something like that, making it up to 16.
Does 14 versus 15 really make that big of a difference?
No, but I'm just saying. Uh,
It is less. Yeah.
Yeah, so the 13-hour complete work day. Um, dude, apparently I don't know how to read schedules because apparently I was also supposed to work Wednesday, and then it was like somebody texted me at 3:45 I think it was the manager at the time. He
Okay.
texted me at 3:45 and was like, "Hey, are you coming?" I didn't answer him until 4:45, and his text read, "Are you coming?" And I said, "Nah." 5 minutes later, I go, "Wait," and then I look at the schedule, and I'm on for 3 to 10 p.m.
Just,
And
just
I said, "Oh, I am so sorry. I'll be on my way right now." Text me as I'm changing because he saw it immediately. He was like, "Hey, don't worry about it. We figured it out." And I said, "Damn." And you want to know something? I was having a good Tuesday. I had a good Tuesday. I made pretty much my tips check on Tuesday,
okay.
and I could have made more if I knew how to read. Yeah, I made probably like because I don't really care about putting my financials out there. I almost made uh I made $110 in cash, and I almost made $200 in credit tips. I was
Okay.
hitting, since this is a bougie Mexican restaurant. Uh,
Gotta go.
they have this marketing technique for tips where they, on the receipt, they put 20 to 30% like already listed out for you, so you can just read it and just write it down, which is kind of sick for me. It's because then all of a sudden $100 ticket comes to a $20 tip for 20%.
Yeah, I mean,
I only ever had one customer tip me over 30%, and it was pretty dope. And I got one of my coworkers tipped 50% one time, which was kind of dope. It was only a $10 ticket, but still 50%.
I
50
feel
is
like
50%.
that's a little more easier to justify in somebody's
Yeah,
eyes. Like, you know,
but I'm
but
just
yeah,
saying
I
though,
get, I get what you're saying.
50% is 50%.
True.
I had one guy at the bar. Uh, he was also a bartender at a different restaurant, and he was so impressed by me. He was like, "Hey man, how long you been bartending for?" I was like, "Believe it or not,
Ooh.
about a month, about a
Oh,
month, 2 weeks properly by myself, but a month of like training and then doing it by myself." And he was like, "Dude, I've been doing this for almost 6 months. You look better at doing this than me." They tipped me twice, bro, because the he was with his girl and they had ordered food. I had given him a good recommendation. His girl also gave him a good recommendation, and he ordered it. He went to the bathroom and his girl paid the check, and he got upset about it. And he was like, "You know what? I'll pay the tip." Hands me 20 bones, and I said, "That's all right." And they hung out for a little more, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? Give me another seltzer." And I was like, "All right." He hands me $10, and the seltzer's like $5, and he was like, "Just keep it." And I was like, "Hell yeah." Dude, it was a good night. It was a good night. Everybody was loving me, and I was, social battery after that day. But let me tell you,
that night was great.
dude, almost $300 in tips. I was happy. I was happy. So yeah,
All
man.
right. Um,
Right. We got things. You want to talk about your long uh thing before I start getting into mine?
I still
Cause
have the one that I think is going to be long from last week, but I
uh
do really want to talk about it. So originally, I was just going to have these all written down, and I was going to try and memorize them. But then
okay.
I started going through literally all of them, and I was like, "Holy actual!"
Let's actually explain it so we can
I
be like
know.
wholly
I'm
actually
getting.
with you.
I'm getting there. Uh, Movies of 2026.
There you go.
Recently, I've seen the trailers of Spider-Man: A New Day, next
Yep.
Tom Holland one,
I heard
as
that one. I'm not gonna lie. I hope the movie's better than the trailer because it to me it did not look good. It the suit looks all like oversized.
I don't remember seeing the suit. All I remember is everybody was just like, "He's finally depressed. Let's go!" And that's
Andrew
like,
Garfield's back. Yeah.
um, I saw that in Dune 3, and both of them,
Oh, I haven't seen the Dune 3 one.
I was just like, "Holy shit!"
Because I
Those are
know
both
the
coming out this
director
year.
of that movie said that, or at least from what article that I read a while back when Dune 2 came out, he was planning on making movies for book 1 and book 2. So I believe there's one more movie coming out. unless Timothy Chalamet made a contract with the director saying something about more
I
films.
could have swore they say the epic conclusion. It literally says the epic conclusion
Oh, I
on
didn't know that.
the
Okay.
poster. So I'm gonna assume this is the end.
Maybe
Granted,
it's the end
there's
part
like
one.
6 books, I think, but
Seven,
like 7 books.
6 or 7.
But I think they're kind of condensing it, trying to make it its own thing, which is fair.
Yeah.
But between those two, I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then somebody else brought up like, hey, the Odyssey from Christopher Nolan also is coming out.
Oh yeah, I
So I
heard
was
good
like,
things. I haven't seen the trailer, but I've heard good things.
so I was thinking like, you know what? This is probably a pretty good year between those 3 movies alone.
Yeah.
Then I looked up everything that's coming out this year, and I was just like, God
Dude,
damn.
2026 is gonna be a rough Oscars. This is gonna be a rough Oscars.
So
There's some good stuff coming out.
just going from the stupid Google
Okay.
whatever stuff. First up, the Odyssey. What do you think that's going to be pretty good?
Dude, Christopher Nolan has always come up with great movies. One of my favorite movies of all time, The Dark Knight Rises.
That's crazy. I love The Dark Knight Rises, but a lot of people don't. I thought you were going to go with The Dark Knight because everybody loves The Dark Knight.
Didn't I say Dark Knight?
You said Dark Knight Rises.
No, okay, I meant The Dark Knight. Dark Knight
Okay.
was with Joker.
The
Right?
Joker,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Not Dark Knight
you
Rises.
said Rises, and I was just like, I like it, but not many people really
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think it's going to be great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am still a little confused about Travis Scott being in there, but
I did not know he was in there.
supposedly I've heard
Probably media stuff. Travis
maybe
Scott is one of the biggest rappers in the world right now. Well, I don't know about right now anymore, but I know he's up there.
he was. Um, then obviously Spider-Man: Brand New Day. I know you said you weren't really feeling it, but from the trailer, I thought it looked pretty cool.
Okay, so the writing looks good. I'm talking like visually. It's not getting visual effects or any sort of thing from the Oscars.
I stopped caring about that a long time.
No, I get that, but visually, to me, it does not look good. It looks gray, and that's probably for the aesthetic of like everybody
Him being
forgot who.
depressed.
Yeah, for that. But like, why did we change up the suit? Like, it looks oversized on him, and I know he's probably gained some weight over the last Spider-Man, but like, that looks like a lot of weight put on what a 20-year-old man, you know.
Actually, I don't know how old Tom Holland is.
Well, we're talking about Peter Parker in the movie.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. After that, I did not know about this. I did not hear about this. I don't know what the movie is going to be, but The Hunger Games. There's another Hunger Games movie coming out
Let me see that.
called Sunrise of the Reaping.
We talked about this on episode 2. 3.
You know what? Now that he says that out loud, I vaguely remember him saying there's something else, and me being
Yeah, the
like,
trailer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a movie about Haymitch, the first winner of District 12.
Is that Woody Allen? No, is it Woody Allen?
The bald guy. The bald guy who's in Now You See Me. I don't know his name. We
I'm
had
pretty
this
sure- yeah,
we
yeah,
had
yeah.
the same discussion
I'm pretty
episode
sure,
3.
pretty sure that's Woody Allen. Yeah. I got it. I don't know what the Mummy is, so I don't really care about that.
Some more slop that Universal's trying to come up with.
Probably. Ready or Not, Here I Come. Never watched the first one.
Me neither. I hear my manager actually from my other jobs was like, "Hey, this movie is coming out, and we watched the first one like recently because it's coming out. The new one's coming out in like 2 weeks or something like that. So it might be good."
Might be good. Looks like live action Moana. I don't know if that's actually truly coming
Dwayne
out
Johnson.
this year.
I doubt it.
Avengers Doomsday. That's supposed to be
Oh,
like December, right? Like December. Is it supposed to be Christmas? I don't actually remember.
Avengers.
Avengers
I
Doomsday.
think so. If not, it'll probably be November. If
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
December.
it is. I know it's. I'm like 90% sure it's December. I just
Okay.
don't remember if it was exactly the 25th or something before that.
Yeah,
But
I think okay. Star Wars movies comes out 25th. Not the I don't know if there's a new one, but Star Wars movies specifically come out Christmas Day. So if it's not a Star Wars movie coming out on Christmas Day, I don't give a. All right.
fair enough.
No, yeah, dude, I'm excited for that one. They brought back Chris Evans. I think at the end of Fantastic Four, they showed a teaser clip being like, Captain Rogers will be back for Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Thunder. What's that? What's the new Avengers?
Oh, the Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Yeah, I think it was at the end of that one, maybe.
I bought that movie because like I saw people
Thunderbolt's really
talking
good.
about it, and I was like, damn, that looks really good. I don't even know if I've taken it out of the plastic yet.
I love Bob.
Bob is
Bob.
fun, yeah. Da, 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 da.
Good. Keep it in the plastic. It might be a collectible items.
I got something on that too. Uh, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I had no real interest in
I
this.
didn't even know that existed. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
watched the first one. Do
Is
you
Chris Pratt
remember
back?
that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay,
it's all
there
the
you go.
same cast. I watched the first one and I was like, this is surprisingly fun. And like, because I imagine
I think
there's,
if I were younger, I would have enjoyed it more.
yeah, but I feel like there's a certain level of kids movie, especially animated movies, where like it's too dumb even for adults. I feel like I still had fun with
Yeah,
it. So maybe I'll watch it. I definitely won't see it in theaters, but I'll probably watch it eventually.
yeah. I probably feel the same.
Also, Nintendo's evil, so like
Yeah, yeah,
probably best not to support them. Then Dune is on there.
yep.
Like I said, the final
I'm excited.
conclusion is
I
gonna be
can't.
so good.
It's dude. The first one was good. They left me on a cliffhanger. Uh, sorry, I forgot. Um, they left me on a cliffhanger on the first one, and then the second one came out. And I was like, yes. And then I was like, oh, they're supposed to be making at least two more movies, or at most. Sorry. So excited.
The Michael Jackson movie
Yes.
with his
April 23rd, baby.
what is it? Is it his
His nephew,
nephew? That should be
Jafar
pretty sick.
Jackson.
Supergirl. I don't know if you're interested in that at all,
No, I'm a bit.
but
I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's sexist." No, probably nobody was thinking that, and I'm just saying that out loud. But
because you
I
are.
have zero interest. Is it from the girl from the new Superman that they're gonna be using? Is it that actor?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't know anything about
she
her.
seems like a douche.
Uh, I mean, are you talking about the actual actor?
No, no, no. Like
The
the
in the,
character.
I think she's meant to come off that way because she's meant to evolve. It's kind of like Iron Man at the
Uh,
beginning of Iron Man.
but I liked Iron Man at the beginning of Iron Man.
You're not supposed to. He sold weapons and
Really?
killed people.
Well, not by choice. Like that's
What do you
okay.
mean, not
Listen,
by
he
choice?
had to inherit his father's company.
He had to.
Didn't have to, but that was the only way he could make millions of dollars and continue doing what he was doing. But imagine this: when he found out that they were getting traded to terrorists, he immediately shut it down and started doing other things. Like, come on, that's pretty noble,
By building more weapons. But yeah, sure. I think
brother.
I think
I think you just don't like Batman,
I love
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man. You're way off. Uh no, I liked Superman. I like James Gunn's stuff. I Guardians of the Galaxy, his version of Superman, I
Is
thought
he
was
under
super
contract
fun.
with DC now? Or
Yeah.
okay,
Although then Warner Brothers got bought out by somebody, and then
Netflix.
people were thinking that Gunn was going to be booted, but now I'm pretty sure he's still
Gun's probably
technically
going to
in
be part
there.
of a lot of Netflix originals now. I'm gonna be honest.
um, but no, I think Supergirl gonna be fun. I think Jason Momoa coming back as Lobo is literally the best
There you
thing
go.
ever.
There you
Like,
go.
if
Oh
nothing
man, but he
else,
was such a good Aquaman. I can't believe they recasted the entire Justice League. Oh,
I hate
that
to
ca-
break it.
I honestly believe that was like, except for Ben Affleck, that was a good Justice League.
I think
Are they
Henry
gonna be using Chris Patterson as Batman?
supposedly no. Although a lot of
Oh,
people want to. I'm not gonna lie. People love making edits comparing the two movies side by side, and it's like this is my personality. Just Batman, super moody, evil, driving around a muscle car, and Superman, super jolly all the time. And like, there's actual like real parallels between the
and
two movies, and like you comparing
especially
them side by side, it's like
especially in comics and in the animated series, like they're supposed to have that contrast because that's what's good for the characters development into Batman vs Superman and other things that go along the line, and like Superman being like, here comes Batman, so prepare yourself, and then the enemies are like, wait.
no, I'm very specifically talking about those two movies,
Yeah,
the Matt Reeves and James Gunn Batman, Superman, respectively. I think those two movies are really great and have really
I can,
similar parallel, not similar parallels, but you can draw parallels between them
yeah,
that really, really
resonate.
resonate. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like James Gunn could turn Chris Patterson's Batman into a G, dude. Like if James Gunn would be put on his big boy pants and be like, Chris Patterson, you had a great movie. We want you in
You
Justice
mean
League.
Robert Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson. I kept said Chris Pratt's on the mind. Robert Pattinson, you come be Batman, dude. It would be a great movie, hands down, hands down.
I think the only thing you technically run into is just like the James Gunn universe so far has been very much like uh what do you call it? Um Super magical, not magical, magic heavy, fantasy
There
heavy,
you go.
where the Batman was a lot more
Serious and
grounded in
yeah,
reality.
but I feel
I
like that's a
feel like
good
you can still do
contrast
it.
still.
Yeah, I
It's
still feel
still
like
a
that would
good
be fun.
contrast. Just because like the overall point doesn't really make sense. The thought of contrast of the two different styles is what has to be done in order to make it right and be like good. Because Superman, super jolly, also getting targeted by the public. You know, Batman, vigilante is a good thing. Give me some more movies. I like this.
Blah, blah, blah. It looks like there's a Wild Coyote movie. Don't really know about
Yeah,
that. Mortal Kombat 2. If
can't
that's a
believe those
sequel
still
to,
exist.
if that was a sequel to that one that came out, was that a Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it was
It
definitely a
was
Mortal
like
Kombat game, I think.
2014 when the first one came out.
I wasn't a really big fan of that.
Me neither. I saw that. I was like, this is. It might be low budget, but this is terrible low budget slop.
Resident Evil. I don't know if that's true.
I hope not. I don't know.
The last one wasn't great, but also I think it was a TV show.
Oh,
I'm not really seeing a whole lot more in here. At least nothing that looks real. A lot of this looks pretty fake.
yeah.
I mean, what I know already that already came out. What Scream 7 came out.
Yep.
That new Marlon Wayans movie is coming out. The Marlon Wayans, they made the scary movies
Oh
and
yeah,
White
yeah, yeah,
Chicks.
yeah, yeah.
So I think
He also
Marlon
made The
Wayans
Sixth Man, one of my favorite Marlon Wayne movies.
never seen it.
The Sixth Man is a basketball movie about how his brother dies and is a ghost and is helping them win a college basketball tournament
Interesting.
to become champions. And then at the end, it's really sad and he leaves and then yada yada. It's a very funny movie. It's hilarious. I love that movie. It's so good. I think it's free on YouTube.
All right. But supposedly
So
if
it's
whatever
Scary
that
Man
scary
8, right?
movie,
Scary Movie 8,
I
something like that.
think so. That's the thing. According to my knowledge, from what I understand, he made the first one, and I think that's it. Maybe he made the second one, but I'm pretty sure after the first one, the rights got sold. He didn't own it, and they kind of
Damn.
just pumped out a bunch of slop.
Yeah.
Even though the Mac Miller and Snoop Dogg bit on whatever one that came from was really fun.
I have to watch Scary Movie. I haven't seen it. Everybody keeps telling me it's really funny. And it's up my wheelhouse, but I just haven't.
So this new one, yeah, supposedly if it makes enough money, he said that he's gonna do White Chicks too,
Oh yeah.
which I think would be great. You got to get Terry Crews
Oh
back would
yeah.
just be fucking
Oh
amazing.
yeah, dude.
Uh, I like that's the only movies that came out, or the only movies that came out. The only movies that come to mind.
And look real.
There's that.
Some more movies that came out. Wuthering Heights. That's a very good movie.
I just passed it. I was not even gonna mention it.
Wuthering Heights came out. Some more movies came out. I can't off the top of my head. I don't remember. Iron Lung came out. That's got to be a nominated nominee for the Oscars next year.
Oh, absolutely.
It has to be,
They're never gonna give him credit for that.
dude. It
I know
I feel like it would be a dishonor to the independent movie industry.
because they don't care about the independent movie industry.
But brother, number two movie in the world for a month, but nonetheless, it got up there as an independent movie. It has to get recognized. It has to get. He got nominated for an Emmy on a YouTube show. Come on, man.
That's because it got YouTube attached to it. Google, they're one of the biggest
Well, the
companies in the
Oscars
world.
are also going to be attached to YouTube
I don't know if that's true.
in 2029. Markiplier talks about it,
That's a
but
little far away, but
Markiplier talks about it, but
all right. Well, I think
I
that
got some sports news.
sports news. Okay.
Okay, first thing I want to get off my chest to try to get this fan base into our podcast. New rising star from Puerto Rico. Uh, yes, I am biased. He is 22-0 right now. Very great fighter. He's very fast and he's very defense oriented, but not like Floyd Mayweather, where that's like 75% of his stick and the only way that he wins fights. His name is Xander Zayas, Xander Zayas. Very great fighter. He was at the Super Bowl. He was wearing Puerto Rican gear in there. I believe, if I remember correctly, he was on the left, specifically. But he is the current WBO junior middleweight champion, world champion, also the WBA junior middleweight champion, which is 154 to 160. I don't think that's right, but it's around that range. I think he's looking for the WBC junior middleweight championship right now. There is a lot of speculations of fights that he's going on. I believe there's two people that he might fight this year uh, for possible championships or title defenses. Nothing is complete yet, but yes. Second thing that I'm really excited about because I'm kind of closely related to it, World Baseball Classics. Have you seen anything on it?
No. Uh, USA got eliminated by somebody. That's all I know.
Okay. So let me start off with something. It
Was it Cuba?
was no. Cuba did not do good this year.
Is
uh
Cuba actually in there?
yeah, Cuba was in the group stage, but they never made it to the bracket, which is surprising.
I didn't realize like Cuba was still a communist country.
You forget sometimes that we are, clashing heads.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it the other day because they were like a bunch of Puerto Ricans, Cubans were like rioting in Cuba, and I was
Makes
thinking to
sense.
myself like,
Why would they do that?
why? And like, why are we still tariffing them? Like, this would happen so long
Yeah.
ago. It was like, why are we doing this? And then they said like it's still like a communist like heavy military like
Oh.
because they treat their citizens kind of poopy.
Kind of bobe. Okay.
Makes sense.
So the finals was Venezuela versus the United States.
Oh, I kind of do remember somebody saying Venezuela, and all I could think of was Venezuela.
Unreleased episode joke. Um
That one's getting
so
cut.
so first we need to get into some crazy that happened that made it happen. First of all, I'm not gonna lie, something that came out of left field for me at least, because I didn't think they were good. Italy made it to the quarterfinals, uh, undefeated in the group stage, which was to me like apparently to a lot of people was like makes sense. There's a lot of Italians in baseball, and it makes sense. But to me, it was like I've never seen Italians on a main stage except for like soccer, in like years and years back. But
I think the problem with that is that baseball seems like a wholly American sport,
yeah,
and like
I mean, it was made in the United States,
yeah, so
America's
like
favorite pastime, if you will.
so it being in the rest of the Americas, like being super big in Cuba and
The island
Central
specifically.
America, that also kind of makes sense to me. But Europe, especially saying they
Oh
have
yeah,
cricket, that really is like Italy's good at baseball. That's odd.
yeah. So they went up against the United States for the final spot. United States beat them. I think it was close. I don't remember the score, but it was close.
Okay,
So which means the United States was doing really good. Apparently everybody was afraid of Aaron Judge, if you know who that is.
I've heard that name before, but no.
He's got a really good arm and he hits like a mother.
Okay,
So there's that. And in order for Venezuela to get to the finals, surprise me, hard. Oh my god. It's just like one of those things where you're like, there's no way that's real. Venezuela beat Japan to get to the finals. Japan is really big on baseball. There's a lot of Japanese players now coming to the MLB. Like Japan is probably one of the biggest countries apart from the United States with baseball, and the Caribbean islands that with baseball. Because like all the Asians have different. Sorry, that came off derogatory. All the Asians have like different like sports preferences. Like Korea's got basketball, Japan's got
Baseball.
baseball. China has Olympic sports. Um, and to my knowledge, that's pretty much all I know. For what like the biggest sports in those countries are. Um,
Because China's a bunch of nerds. We only care about the ones where we can get medals.
yes. Uh, so it's just one of those things where like Venezuela beat one of the biggest countries in baseball to get here. Crazy work. Crazy work. Super proud of Venezuela for that. So that's how we got here. Now let's talk about the game.
That's okay because America beat Canada hockey.
Oh
Oh
yeah!
yeah.
I believe the United States also beat Canada in the classics. So in the baseball classic. So I think we're starting to see at least from our perspective, a 2-0 victory over Canada. So
I'll be honest with you though, like how many Canadian baseball players are there? Are they
uh,
on the border of America? Is that the reason?
let's just be real. Canada was doing way better than probably people would think. I believe their record in the group stage was like 3-2, 3-2. Venezuela was undefeated. I think even the U.S. lost one in the group stages. So, um, but anyway, to start off the game,
Okay.
USA starts off with a double play,
Okay.
which is essentially two outs in one play.
Okay.
So that I just want to, we're getting there. Venezuela in the third inning scored the first point by shooting a long ball out, and there was somebody at third, I believe, and they were able to make it home. This was a real close game. Um, so they scored, and I believe it was the fifth inning. They scored a home run to score 1 point.
Okay.
Venezuela did. Uh, and dude, by the skin of their teeth, in the eighth inning, United States hits a home run to get 2 points on the board. It was crazy. It had to go down to the wire, but Venezuela had one person out on the base, hit a long ball to win the game 3-2. Crazy work. Venezuela wins the World Baseball Classic. It's insane. Insane.
In the memory.
Oh yeah. Actually, before we get back to you, I wanted to talk about something that happened last week after we filmed the podcast last week.
Okay.
Yes, after. Um, we went to the mall. We went to the mall. First episode. I know it's gonna be brought up. What I said, and I still believe that it is true. And I said it the first thing in the car. Yeah, I was outvoted. Not really outvoted. I was in the car and taken there.
Outvoted. I was indifferent. Okay.
It was Tam's idea, and Tyler was like, "Oh, dude, hell yeah, let's go to the mall." And I was like,
You could have just said, "I'll wait in the car."
and I was like, man, yeah, but I was gonna be bored as hell. What?
You have
Uh,
your phone, don't you?
and and immediately I was like, man, this is not a good look for what I said on episode 1. I can't believe we're doing activities right now. I believe is what I said. And we went to an exchange, and you were inside buying a record.
I didn't do that. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was
And then you came back, and you're like, all right, so we're going home.
no,
We're going to
we're
the
not.
mall.
We're going to the mall.
Oh man, we
I
went to
got
go check out Legos.
Arctic Monkeys Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino.
There you go.
It's a good record. I really like it. It's very if you like the rest of their music, you'd be like, "What in the hell am I listening to?" Also, if you, it's like lounge music.
Okay, hang on. Apparently, I was running out of space a while ago. I'm gonna check this.
Uh oh,
We're still going, baby.
that's good.
Surprisingly, because I have like three 3 hour episodes loaded in to try to get clips out of whenever I feel like it. I'm sorry again. But yeah.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Yeah, I got that record. It was good. I actually went back.
You did?
There is that original Transformers movie from like the is that the 80s? The
The
animated one.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
show.
show, but it was a movie.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they
Oh, there was also
the movie
excuse me, there was also a
where
movie, yeah.
spoiler alert, Optimus Prime dies,
R.I.P.
and
the King.
they had um they had their like a vinyl record of the original thing. I was like, I know
Like a
somebody who would
soundtrack or like the
yeah, the soundtrack,
Okay.
and Weird Al's on there. I was like, I know somebody who would absolutely love this. So I went back, I bought it, and while I was there, I bought two records for myself. And who would have guessed it? They were both the Black Keys. One was Turning Blue, and the other one was like the 10th anniversary of El Camino.
There you go.
Also, both of which were in the original wrapping. No, but this person bought them, never took them out, and then tried to like
So they're
resell
mint.
them. They're mint.
Hell yeah, dude.
And the one has a collectible poster supposedly inside the 10th anniversary one. So I'm just kind of like,
There you go. You got a
because
gem there.
I'm not a collector. I'm definitely gonna open that.
Okay. You mentioned Weird Al. I saw an ad recently. He's going on tour.
Okay.
He's going on tour. I'm not gonna go see him just because I like the parodies, but I don't think I'd go to a concert to go see it.
Oh yeah, it's a
Um,
interesting vibe.
but for a while, I forgot he existed. I'm gonna be honest. I think the first time I heard about Weird Al, I was a Michael Jackson kid growing up. I heard his parody on Bad, and it's his version is called Fat, and he's wearing a fat suit. And you know how the original goes, because I'm bad, you know it. He goes, because you know I'm fat, I'm fat. It's just a bunch of fat dudes dancing.
Great.
You should watch.
I think I got the gist of it. Honestly, I think that's good enough.
Oh god. You said you had another thing.
It might be long, so I don't know if you have something short. Maybe we wrap this up because I don't know how long we've. I feel like we've been going for a
I'm not gonna
while.
lie. I thought the mall thing was gonna be longer, but how long is a while?
Well, we got to really.
Because we are at almost 50 minutes right now.
I think we can save it for another week.
Another week.
50
Alrighty.
minutes is good enough.
Yeah.
We should probably cut this out. You probably don't need to hear this, but also it's kind of funny if we leave it in.
It's kind. It will be funny. So I will leave it in.
Hell yeah!
There you go.
All right,
Even though we didn't laugh, we're those type of people to be like, that's funny.
I'm gonna. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna to bed.
Same. Dude, I'm so tired. I didn't want to go to work this morning, but I had to.
I had that same exact feeling. I have two alarms. My first alarm went off. I'm like, I'm kind of tired, and we won't wake up now. We'll use the second alarm. Second alarm goes off, and I'm just like actually mad. Like I'm like, why is it time to get the fuck up?
Dude, I woke up. I have to wake up at 5 so I can get ready because I am very sloshy in the morning. I'm a morning person to an extent. Okay, if I wake up at 8 or 9, I'm in a good mood, great mood. Maybe 7. Seven's kind of pushing it, but I'm great mood. I woke up at 5 this morning. My alarm went. Apparently, my alarm went on for 2 minutes because I woke up my wife. She had to wake me up to turn it off. I was like, right, right, right. I turn it off and I go back to bed. And I close my eyes and I'm like, I probably shouldn't go to sleep like an
But I just can't bring myself
but
to
I
get up.
can't get up. So I close my eyes. Turns out I took a power nap. I took a 10-minute power nap and I woke up naturally and I was like, I want to go. And you know what I did? Because I don't have to go to work until 6, and it's about 15 minutes away from here.
What?
I sat on the toilet for 30 minutes watching TikTok. I'll be honest with you. I brought my clothes in there because I didn't want to wake up my wife and be like, because she was going to drive me, and I didn't want to wake her up too early. Apparently, I was in the bathroom long enough for my wife to wake up and be like, "Hey, are you ready to go?" And I was still in my pajamas.
Uh
Gotta mute that.
oh, how could I forget? I do have one other thing to talk about, then we can
Short
actually
thing.
wrap this up. I tried. Well, okay, I shouldn't say for the first time because technically I've had it before, but not like real, not the real stuff. So
Okay.
not like raw fish. First time having sushi.
There you go.
They had
Where at?
oh, it's just Whole Foods.
Oh, okay.
So like
It's
I
probably
don't
not a.
know if it's like great, but it was pretty good. And they have something like on
I
Fridays you
mean,
get
the
buy one get one half off.
sushi at markets, as far as I know, are made fresh. So hopefully they were good.
Oh yeah.
So I know if you went to probably a Japanese restaurant, you probably get better sushi. But
I mean Sushi Bomb or not Sushi Bomb. Some other sushi places directly next to this Whole Foods.
oh, hey,
So I could go. I could have went there, but my coworker was like, "Listen, if you're gonna go, you can't
spend
go there
$20 on a
because
sushi roll.
you gotta go there and you gotta get the like not bottomless. What is it called? Uh, buffet. You gotta get the all you can eat buffet. You can't just go there and order individual ones because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So I was like, fine, we won't do that. We'll just go to Whole Foods because they're right next door. So you same drive
Is it
either
the
way.
one by you?
It's pretty close, yeah.
Okay. Like not your house, but work.
Yeah.
Okay. I know where that is then.
Uh,
I've just never seen it. I've never been.
I went in there once to try and return an Amazon package, and I got in there, and they're like, "Yeah, we can't return that." Like,
I can't censor that. I don't know how to do that. I think I'll just cut to me in
yeah,
a close up so they can't see that.
okay. But yeah, it was good. So yeah, I don't remember the count of it, so I'm not even gonna try that. But there was a big one, a
It's
small one.
probably a setup of like 8, probably.
I don't think it was like that. Maybe it was like six of each. But first one, the smaller one was nothing but like
Oh,
these
you got more
shrimp.
than one case.
So I
Okay.
got more than one case, and one of the cases had three different items in it. So the first case had the same item all the way across. It was just like little. I don't even know what you would call it. It was like a tortilla shell, but hardened a little bit more
Okay.
and had more firm of a
I
shape.
think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think the kind of stuff like egg roll, I think, is made out of like that kind of material. I don't know what you call that.
I don't know either. It might just be
It,
like a
it's like
noodle
a it's like a
base.
tortilla, but it's
I'll
like a
be
much
yeah.
firmer.
I think it's like a noodle base, but it's not because it's not in the right shape. But
Yeah.
it might be a noodle base, probably.
Well, anyway, I don't know if there's anything else in it. It just kind of looked like that with some shrimp and some sauce on it. Let me tell you what. Now, I was told that the ginger is supposed to be a palate cleanser.
Yep.
I just put the ginger on that because with the ginger on it, it was so fucking good. Like alone, it was decent,
Yeah.
but with the ginger, oh my god, it was so good. And then I had the other ones. So that there was like four of those in that. They were all really good. Then the other one had rice and salmon. They had one that was like the rice with some vegetables, I think, in the middle and a little roll. And then there was another one that was, I think it was vegetables, some type of meat that I don't know what it was. Probably it was fish. It had to be fish, right?
Okay.
Um, rice, the roll, then more rice, and then sesame seeds on that outside layer of rice.
Ooh.
And that one was also pretty
Oof.
damn good. I did have really fun with the wasabi.
Uh.
I didn't put too much on, but when I was chewing, it hit the back of my top of my mouth near my like
Uvula.
navel cavity.
Oh.
So all I got was just this like numbing fire throughout my entire nose, and it was genuinely like terrible.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have mixed feelings about wasabi because, like, to me, wasabi just tastes like dirt. Like, I don't get no spice.
My coworker described it as the taste of sucking on a balloon. Or like
Why is that so accurate?
I don't know. I don't think it's
Okay,
that bad.
speaking of accurate sayings, you want to know what somebody told me the other day about my Honda Fit? That it looks like a pigeon. It is an
I can.
he said it and I looked at it and I was like, there's no way. That that's a pigeon. It could pass for a rat, but that's a pigeon. Like I this dude was probably high. What the why where did pigeon come from? Why pigeon? But you look at it and you're like,
Damn, he right.
damn, that's a pigeon. Why is it a pigeon? He goes, your car a whole pigeon, bro. I said, what the First of all, you. Second of all, why are you right? It's, are you thinking about it?
Pigeon. Like, that's insane.
Dude, I love insults with people because you look at somebody and somebody will say, "Man, you look like a rat," and you look at them and you see a snout and butt teeth. You're like, "What the?
Have
That is
you
a rat."
have you you know what a plateau is?
A drop?
No, plateau is a like land structure. I don't know what you want to call
Okay.
it, where like it's
Naturally occurring or
naturally
okay?
occurring, where like the ground comes up and then it like plateaus on some flat
Okay.
surface up top. Some kid was trying to make fun of my hairline in like seventh grade. First of all, seventh grade, get a life. But I hit him back with your hair looks like a plateau. Because you know why? His hair did look like a plateau. He had just an oval on top and just like a brick around. Otherwise, just like
Ooh.
you can't be making fun of me when you look
Now,
like an idiot.
now I'm gonna make a comment. Okay. Did he look like he had a long one?
I mean, he was kind of tall.
That's not what I meant.
I
That's
know
not
you.
what I meant.
I know what you're talking about.
Did he have a long one? Could you look at him and assume he had a long one? There's only one answer. I mean, there's two answers, but if it's what I'm thinking,
No,
would he have a
I think
cookout? Would he have a
yes.
cookout?
After you said I understand where you're trying to go with that. Yes, no, he was
Okay.
not.
So why did he have that? That's actually weird. Um,
I hate to break it to you, his complexion was a little closer to you.
no,
Actually, like probably.
lighter. I
Honestly,
haven't seen
maybe
some
dead the
sun.
same.
This is not my natural tone. This
You,
I haven't seen some sun all winter.
say technically that means that is his natural because that's what he returns to after no sun.
No,
Unless you believe that you're meant to be in the sun.
I think I'm meant to be in the sun, dude. I'm Puerto
Here
Rican. I'm
comes the
supposed to be part
sun.
African. Uh, like I said, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm supposed to be part African. The complexion is in my DNA.
Okay.
Um, but yeah,
All right. Well,
I think it's time.
I think that was a lot of fun, but I'm tired. I have a headache. Screw this.
Oh yeah, he forgot to mention he had to go about an hour away, and
I
then
don't want to talk about it. It was my fault. So I
did you
took care
miss
of
a
it.
turn or something? Like
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about the reason why.
oh
No,
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 I
no.
was talking about the whole
The
trip because
whole
you
the
didn't even tell me the reason.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I got lost. I think I ended up like I said, I don't know. I passed by some place called like I think they're called the which is like a huge
I know where
mall
that
type
is. Yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah. That's cool, dude.
I was lost.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, like Google. I'm okay.
We gotta
Google
mute the destination names. Just FYI.
probably. Google why if one lane is going to end and I can't know it because it's a blind turn, why don't you just tell me to get into the other lane? Why do you just say continue straight? Because I don't know one of the lanes ends. If I knew what the lanes were, I wouldn't be using Google because I'd be knowing where I am. Tell me what lane I need,
Oh,
please.
and I thought Google was good at that, and Apple wasn't. Because the thing is, with Apple, when it tells you to continue straight, it'll bring down a drop down menu of all the lanes on your direction and tell you which one you're supposed to be in. It'll also give you multiple options. Like, you can be in this one, but definitely don't be in these three.
Yeah, no. I was in a lane. It was a three lane, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, a 3 lane non-highway. This is like a normal road. One of these is definitely going to end. So I'm going to put myself in the middle because I don't know if it's the far lane that's going to end or the close lane that's going to end. And then the close lane ended. I was like, okay, sick. And then I round this corner up this steep hill, and then I just come to realize that, hey, there's a barrier that's literally about to start, and there's somebody right next to me. I'm not getting over because there's also somebody on my like, great. I guess I'm getting on the highway. I don't even, I was so worried it was a toll road. I don't have anything.
Was it?
It was not.
Okay, that's good.
I'm so thankful it was not a toll road. But if it was a toll road, I was going to lose my mind. I honestly, if it was like some of them that don't, I know, I think all of them have the barrier. Never mind. I was going to say, if there was no barrier, I would have just drove. Pulled a Yui right there. Not doing that.
Well, I mean, all highways have a break in the middle, but
Anyway.
no,
Yeah.
dude. No, I thought Google was actually good at that, and then I start hearing stories of how Google Maps is like complete dog.
They only do it when you're going to come up to a turn. They don't tell you if a lane's going to end. They just
Yeah.
should tell you when a lane ends, is what it should be. And if that's a setting, it should be on by default. All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah. He's
All right,
getting angry.
a little bit. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Like we said earlier, we're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, as well as Spotify. So wherever you like to consume content, give us a follow there, and you'll see some new stuff from us.
On Instagram and TikTok, we are the Professionally Broke Pod. At the Professionally Broke Pod.
That's good information. Write that down. Um, this has been fun.
This was
We'll
a good
see you.
episode.
We'll see you next week.
Peace out, homies.